When I was in my 20s, I ran off to Mexico for a vacation and met a very charismatic, handsome young man from that country. When I returned to the US, I decided to go back and explore this relationship. I thought he was an amazing, charismatic young man. Unfortunately, I soon found out that I was with a psychopath and a liar. He spun a lot of wild tales, and I came under his spell. One of the tales he told me was that he had won the Mexico lottery. I traveled with him from La Paz, where I met him, to Puerto Vallarta and on to Mexico City, where I met a lot of his family. They were lovely, seemingly normal people, but they did not speak a lot of English. Unfortunately, after running around Mexico, changing hotels, I ended up maxing out my credit card, having all my things confiscated from one of the hotels for lack of payment, called the American embassy, who could not help me because the bill was never paid, and finally, one of his sister-in-laws, who did speak English, asked me if I would like to go to the airport. I accepted graciously and asked no questions. When I got to the airport, I had fortunately put away $5, which you need for departure tax. And when I came through customs, I only had a paper sack with a few personal items to declare. I learned from that experience to be much more guarded when I got into relationships, be much more careful about believing tales from handsome, exotic young men, and certainly not leave the country following them on such a whim.